Hello Magic fans. Today I'm going to talk about something that I feel is a controversial opinion, however, I don't think it should be. We're going to talk about why you should sell your Magic collection. I'm Matt Virgin, and this is the MTG Minute. Alright, let's get right into it. So first, I'm not advocating that you sell up your whole collection, quit Magic, and turn to a life of minimalism or something. What I am saying is that it makes financial sense for you to sell off any part of your collection that you're not currently playing with or have plans to play with in the very near future. Now is an especially great time to be selling your cards because prices are going bonkers as there are no Magic Fests for vendors to be buying cards up at. As you may or may not know, Wizards has deemed 2020 the year of Commander. We've had a lot of big reprints already in the Mystery Booster, the Secret Lair, Core Set 2021, the Signature Spellbook Chandra, and Jumpstart. And we still have Double Masters, Commander Legends, the Commander Collection Green, and the enemy-colored Fetch lands all to be reprinted before 2020 is over. Wizards has clearly figured out that there's a lot of money to be made by reprinting cards and selling them directly to players. Now, as Magic players, we all have this idea that our collection tends to either hold value or increase as it ages. However, we're going to look at a couple case studies where I'm going to show you that that is not actually the case when cards are reprinted. And with Wizards ramping up reprints this year, we need to really take a look at our collection and the value that we expect it to hold. So let's take a look at those case studies. First is the poster child for what can happen when a card is reprinted too often. Let's take a look at Tarmogoyf. As you can see, the MTG stocks graph starts in 2014 and Return to Ravnica. At this point, Goyf has already had its original printing and a reprint in the original Modern Masters of 2013, which had a very short print run. But the demand for the card is riding high on the popularity of Jund in Modern at that time. Then, it got hit with a reprint again in Modern Masters 2015, dropping the price very slightly, and then shortly after, Jund starts falling out of favor. Then, our Goyf gets another reprint in Modern Masters 2017, and in Ultimate Masters where it really takes a dive. As you can see there, it's currently hovering around its all-time low, around $65. So, two things we saw here, one of which is that the card was reprinted multiple times, and another is that the deck that it was primarily used in fell out of favor in its preferred format. Now, let's take a look at a card that was just reprinted in Core Set 2021 and primarily appeals to casual and Commander players. We're looking at Azusa, Lost but Seeking. Looking at the graph for the original printing of Azusa from Champions of Kamigawa, you can see that it hit $50 right before it was reprinted in Masters 25, which was released in March of 2018. The graph makes a U-shape and actually flirts with $50 again before settling down to the $35 price it was before it got reprinted in Core Set 2021. You can see here that the Masters 25 copy also was holding about $35 until it too dropped off with the reprint announcement. To throw in a bit of MTG finance here, this is the time that you want to be picking up Azusa. If you want copies to play with yourself, or would be looking to speculate on cards, it should rebound nicely over time. That is, however, barring another reprint. As we saw in both cases, Tarmogoyf going from 200 to 65, and Azusa going from 50 to 35, and now to its current price at 8. Generally, when a card is reprinted, 99% of the time, it's going to lose value. Which brings us back to your collection, sitting there, losing money with each card that Wizards reprints. So let's deal with that. The time to sell is literally right now. Card prices have exploded due to vendors not being able to replenish their supply by buying at the Magic Fests. And we currently have a short time before the spoilers start for Double Masters, with the set being released on August 7th. So if you're going to move those unused parts of your collection, now is the best time to be doing it. If I've convinced you, tune into the show next week, where I talk about various ways to sell your collection and some places to store the value that you pull out of your collection once it's gone. Before I sign off, I would like to announce the giveaway winner from last week. Winning one of the deck boxes and sleeves from behind me here is Adam W. He shared the show on Twitter and sent me a screenshot of the share. So if you want to enter for next week, go ahead and do the same. Share the show on any form of social media, and then just send me proof to my Twitter at MTGmin. Thank you for watching. If you like the show, please like and subscribe to it, and I will see you back here next week when we discuss selling your collection.